Let's see if that worked. See if that worked at all. It says we're live. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Okay. Well, hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Yvette, good evening. Luke, what's up? Kimmy, what's up? Rachel, hey, what's up? Kim, hello. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're doing good. Jody, what's up? Hope you guys are doing good tonight. Saturday night, guys. Saturday night. Saturday night. And here we are. Steph, what's up? Cynthia, hello. Gorgeous. I like this. I like this. Rachel, good to hear. Good to hear. Kimmy, good to hear. What's new? All sorts of stuff, guys. All sorts of stuff is new. But yeah, it's gonna be a little chilly in here tonight, Patty, for sure. So I'm wearing my heavy coat. I have my coveralls on. Hopefully, I've got like insulated socks and all sorts of stuff. So hopefully that keeps me nice and toasty. I also have some gloves over here too, just in case you need them, you know. There are claims that it's gonna snow here in Harris County, Georgia. Not holding my breath. Well, I don't know. No, I'm in the warm area right now. It's here in the next like 2 minutes. I'm gonna be cold for sure. But I'm trying to caffeinate myself and mentally prepare for this. So I've been like just like weird. Like I've been like sitting here and like just charging equipment and things like that. Listening to like Blue October and Sleep Token and just weird, obscure things. And so, yeah, my brain is just kind of mashed potatoes right now. But yeah, in my truck freezing with you for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Oh my God. The only place for seclusion, I understand that. I understand that. Yeah. It has been a weird week, for sure. For sure. So, guys, going to maybe flip this thing around here. There we are. There we are. No breaks, what's up? Brendan Monk, what are you up to, brother? It's been a minute, sir. It has been a minute. Definitely gonna get some ghosty evidence. I like that. Dinner and a show, I like it. Okay, guys. Okay. So, Jesus, God, it's cold. Okay, it's chilly. So, guys, here's what we're going to do. I have a backpack full of stuff right now, okay? And it's just obviously on my back. I want to see where this building kind of leads us. So we're going to do that. Ansley, hello. Ansley, we are at Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. Debbie's just like rubbing it in. Like even that right there, like that railing right there that I was just holding on to or whatever, that was enough for me. Holy crap. Yeah, down on the first floor, there is heat. There's heat down there for sure. 12 degrees at Belvoir. So the backstory on this place, guys. So, building itself was constructed in 1869, primarily functioning as a hotel. Ran as a hotel all the way up till the 1950s, and then it takes an odd turn and becomes what we would consider to be like a nursing home type setting. The nursing home ran until the 70s. The state of Iowa shut them down because, as you can see, like the hallways aren't exactly wide enough to support transporting patients. And this is then where it became a group home for mentally handicapped people, which is quite interesting, by the way, looking at the clientele itself. So the clientele is interesting because it's servicing, like what they considered to be a mental disorder back then is vastly different than our consideration of that today. So it's interesting because we, it's things that we see all the time. People with Down syndrome, people with drug and alcohol abuse. Kimmy, thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. Ugh. Do I dare? No, not abandoned. So as I was saying, it ran as that group home setting until 2005. We then opened this place up. Oh, those mammoth jammas. Look at that. Oh, that's cute. But no, we opened this up for paranormal enthusiasts to come and stay the night if they so chose. Okay. Ouija board on the ground. Creepy ass doll chilling out on the chair. Golly. All right, you, little missy, you're going over here. Stay. I don't like you. All right. Hello? Whoa, hello? Holy crap. Hi. Holy shit. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. Guys, if you're seeing that, that's my breath. That's all my breath. I'm hearing you. Are you walking right now? Are you coming up these stairs? Are you effing kidding me? Okay. Interesting. So, guys, I'm going to turn this thing up just a smidge here, and I'm going to place it on the floor, just right here, so I can take this bag off. just curious. Okay. The trick is to set that and back away. Back away from it. Now, guys, what I just put down is just a very standard like REM pod, right? But there we are. What this thing is also doing is sensing static as well. So you can see there are like little light bulbs on the sides here, just kind of around. And those are going to tell us if it's picking up on static electricity as well, which could be interesting. Gosh dang. Okay, I almost ran into that. That's kind of ingenious. All right. Do not let me forget my gloves. A little chirp. I don't know if you guys heard that. It was very brief. There. Hello? Hi. Were you walking up the steps just a moment ago? Holy shit, it did it again. Hey. Fucking interesting. Okay. Let's just set this up too. I'm just going to put it over here. Guys, what this is going to do, this is going to sense electromagnetic energy. When it senses something anomalous like that, it's going to ring the bell, right? The trick is to take this and turn it on, barely turn it on. So put it on the lowest setting possible. We don't want false positives, basically. Why are you chirping again? Hi. Hello? Oh my God. Can you make that thing go off like crazy? Like really make it go loud. Just like grab that antenna that's on the top of it. I heard you. I heard you move and then you rang the bell. Is there a way you could make this device go off again? Please, is there a way you could do that? If that chair knocked over, I would shit in my pants. Like if any of these chairs knocked over, I would shit in my pants. God damn, it is so cold. Crystal, thank you very much for the happy poop. Jesus, guys. your fucking comments. There. Yes, I mean, this is about as real as you're going to get. God damn it. See, that's all me. Like, I ran right into that. Duh. 1869 is when this building was originally constructed. Taylor, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. Yeah, Kimmy, I tell you, I investigate alone because, well, numerous reasons. Like, number one for me, I don't want to, like, have false positives, right? Like, that drives me absolutely crazy. And number two, it's like, I just want to go where I want to go and do what I want to do, you know, things like that. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate that very much. My husband believes that there's someone downstairs. Well, I mean, Alex, I wish, like, I could walk you around. You're still not going to believe me, though. Like, that's just it. The building is 10,000 square feet. You know what I'm saying? So there are plenty of nooks and crannies and things of that nature. Kathy, thank you for subbing. But I mean, there's plenty of places for anybody to hide. Like, all I'm saying is that I can tell you definitively that nobody else is inside of this building other than myself. Jesus. But the problem with that is I mean, I could pretty much tell you anything, correct? So, okay. Dixon, who's ringing the damn bell? Well, that would be some kind of an EMF spike of some sort, okay? So the EMF level, this device here is picking that up and it's ringing the bell. That's what's triggering the device, is an EMF spike of some sort. I have the device set as low as it'll go, and I'll show you what I mean by that. This little knob here, this little dial, can crank all the way up. Now listen to this. I'm going to crank it all the way up, and you guys tell me, okay? Watch this. Cranking all the way up. Do you see what I mean? It just goes crazy. So cranking it all the way down, now it's off, but cranking it all the way down and barely turning it on so it's just on the very, just like that. Like, just barely turning it on. So it is at the hardest potential setting for this thing to be tripped. Because again, like, false positives drive me crazy. Very similar to a REM pod, yes. Lacey, I can say that there is something, how about this? Call it a ghost, call it whatever you want. There is something that is bigger than us that is going on. A lot of people would claim, oh my God, it's a ghost, it's whatever. I don't know why we get, Jesus Christ, hello. Do that again, please. Where was that coming from? This is a REM pod. It's a static REM pod, to be more specific, but yeah. Okay, so here. Let me get into my bag here real quick. I'm curious. Turn this up. Help? Yeah. Who needs help? Hi. Let me out. Well, where would you be? Outside? Sí. Sí. Por favor. Sí. Wait one sec here, please. Trader, if you wanted to have like a degree of some sort in what we're doing doing here, I would suggest you would have to look outside of this country. You would have to go across the pond to like the UK. What the fuck was that? Tons of different things in parapsychological studies. That's what you're after. Like parapsychology would be the way to do it. And that's where you get to do all sorts of fun experiments with things that should not happen yet are happening right in front of your eyes. It's amazing stuff. Dixon, what you're hearing right now is a spirit box. It's just called necrophonic. It did say let me out, didn't it? Isn't that weird? Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, so interestingly enough, guys, let's look back here. Speaking of add-ons, like here, if you can look all the way back there, I can't really show you that well. The flashlight isn't the best, but see these beams that are going up and down? Just past those beams, not you guys, I'm talking to my friends. All right, right back there is the old roof. They just built right on top of the old roof. But those are old like wooden shingles and things like that. It's really, really cool. But that's like the crawl space area. So you can cruise back here, and there's a crawl space on that side here, and a crawl space over there. Those crawl spaces go down each respective side over there, right? But then they also converge right back through here, basically straight on from where I'm standing. They converge and they take you down and through. They kind of spit you out in the middle of that very long hallway we took to get up here. What did I just hear? No. Hello. Sly, okay. Who's being sly? What? And a laugh too. I heard the laugh. Guys, I need to mark that 25, roughly 2515. I need to clip that and send it to somebody very special. That was interesting. That was interesting. Okay. Well, I tell you what. Yeah, I'm gonna pack up my toys. And we're gonna go to another area. Yeah, toys. I mean, they're not really toys, I guess, but they're toys to me. They are? Yeah, they're toys. Now, guys, we have a couple other really cool things that I want to try tonight while we're making our way around. But the point of this evening is to become like as mobile as possible, because usually I've already set up equipment and things like that in like a very specific section of the building, and that's fine. But sometimes things happen and sometimes it doesn't. So I kind of want to like explore a little bit and let the building kind of guide us. So like coming up here was a great idea apparently, because we heard the footsteps and then the knocking and all the crap, and then a couple devices went off. It was really cool. But now it's kind of started to flatline a smidge, right? So we're gonna move on just a little bit. If I don't kill myself on the stairs first. That is a tight squeeze for a big dude with a backpack. There we are. Lovely. Okay. So you guys remember that crawl space I was mentioning earlier? That was up in the attic? This is where it spits you out at. Right here. Found another Ouija board. Oh, shit. That's crazy. I got this as a gift. I believe this was found in Peru, but it's not supposed to be out. Like this egg thing or whatever, it's supposed to stay in there. So I don't know who took the top off of that, but probably not the wisest thing to do. Be not afraid, guys. Be not afraid. See that? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of dolls either, Taylor. Not at all. What the hell? Okay. Remind me to grab that tomorrow. Hello, Hank. Guys, one of the coolest things about Malvern Manor, in my very biased opinion, is that everything is how we found it, including the clothing items that are still in the dresser drawers, things like that. Now, the clothes also seem to kind of be the catalyst or the antecedent for a haunting. Messing with the clothes, folding the clothes, people putting on articles of clothing, things like that. Guys, even here, this has nothing to do with anything other than it's gross. But in the top drawer here, guys, see if I can grab something to move this with a little better, to present it to you a little better. There are fingernail clippings in the top drawer here. Pretty freaking gnarly. But again, things that we have found that we just simply haven't touched. I mean, not that I'm going to touch anybody's grubby ass fucking toenails, you know what I mean? But yeah. Fucking gross. Christy. I'm not taking that money. No thanks. No thanks. Take the money and run. Give me your $3. Yeah, it's pretty wicked, right? Oh, somebody saw a shadow. I missed that. The tubs are pretty cool. Wait till we get downstairs. Fuck. Hello? Mostly paranormal. We can't wait to have you back. I will say, it's a little chilly tonight. Swear there was a shadow. Interesting. Okay. Could it have been my shadow being cast, or was it something else, like just kind of freestanding off, like in the distance there? Taylor says no more dolls. Something else, okay. Oh, it's somebody else's shadow in a corner. Interesting. Okay. Taylor says it's fine. In the walls, very nice. So we are in Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. And I'm freezing my butt off. Say hi to Susie for me. We can do that. Susie's right here. Hello, Susie. So, guys, Susie was an interesting patient. Like, just to be honest, like, this room fascinates me more than most. So, guys, you wouldn't know it just kind of by looking at the room and kind of judging by the decor here, right? But Susie was actually a middle-aged patient. Now, I will also say that mentally speaking, she was probably closer to about 8 or 9 years of age. So we did find a lot of her coloring books, activity books, and things like that. Now, obviously, people have started to add to her collection, which is great. We openly invite people, color in these books if you wish, or leave her a note, as others have done here on the walls, things like that. Read her a story. Like, she just loves the company of others. What fascinates me the most about her is the activity. Like, the activity itself seems to be contained to this room, which is an anomaly, because every other resident spirit seems to be fairly transient. So they'll follow you and they'll mess with you all day and night long, and she stays put for whatever reason. But she will say things. She'll say things like, I can't leave. I'm scared. He won't let me leave. Now, we're not exactly sure who he is. Of course, we have our speculations, but certainly nothing definitive either. But yeah, again, she is one of my favorites. It's certainly one of the more cheery rooms that we have here at the Manor, for sure. All right. You know what? Like, playing music around here seems to actually work. They love music. You know what else they really enjoy is, like, as far as like music and stuff goes, like 50s and 60s rock. You talk like Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, things like that, like the good stuff like that. They love Buddy Holly around here. They also seem to really enjoy 80s and 90s country music as well. We are in Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. Kicking that ball out of the way. Taylor's all about me just like stealing shit. Christmas music works too. That's awesome. Oh, my brother's in here. Good luck, brother. Oh, good kick, brother. Okay, yeah. I still got my contacts in. I can't see the best because I'm 40 fucking 4. You know what I'm saying? I got to get me to bifocals apparently, guys. Darren, what's up, brother? Taylor's like, steal the money, lick the walls. God damn. Hank is a big fan of Norwegian black metal. I like it. I like it. Very nice. Taylor, I'm not licking the walls. Christ on a cracker. Listen, there's blood on the walls. Do you see this? Like, that is 100% legitimate human blood. That right here on the corner, this right here is nasty. Nasty. That's 100% human blood. I'm not licking shit around here. So Darren, there was supposed to be a group. They canceled the last minute. So their loss is now my gain. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to go live and I'm going to hang out with you guys. So I had nothing else going on. So I got to chill with you guys and hang out for a bit. You know what I mean? You sound like Pacey from Dawson's Creek. You know what's funny? I have heard that before. Especially because I do a lot of work for like Audible and shit. So I like read audiobooks. So I have heard that. It's funny. Because apparently like I sound like Pacey, but I also look like Kiefer Sutherland, which makes zero goddamn sense to me, guys. Darren, we'd love to have you back, brother. No, so like Darren, it's actually been pretty damn interesting. Hello. I don't see any shadow that you're talking about. What the fuck? Okay, so that was loud as shit. What's the most scared you've ever been? Right now. Okay, so guys, we were gonna go down the Shadow Man hallway. I'm taking a detour. Going back to where I came from here. It was a very loud thump. Excuse me while I whip this out. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Okay, well, obviously, nothing is out of place here. So, guys, we're going to cruise down to the Shadow Man hallway. We're going to see what's going on down here. Trust me, guys, just you being here is enough support in and of itself, okay? And I tell you, if you really want to support, we we may have already done it at this point. I'm not sure because I can't see that information. But we're just about to cross the threshold of over 9,000 subscribers on this channel. So now we're kind of on a march to the 10,000 mark, which is amazing. It's impressive. At least for me, you know what I mean? I don't know what the hell that is. Cool, man. These are motion sensors. Those were left, obviously, by the last group that was here. Huh. They're probably going to want those back, if I'm a betting man. Sam, we are at Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. Ahmad, hello. There is no Dana, only Zul. Exactly. What the fuck? Guys, there's no way you're hearing what I'm hearing. Ugh. Let's get the creepy witch out of the way. Hello? Rebecca, is that you? Rebecca? Hello? Good evening. Mic is low tonight, you say. Okay, 1 second here. Let me, maybe if I move the camera up a smidge. Rachel, tell me if that helps at all in any way, shape, or form, please. I'm not sure if it will. Oh, thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate that. Guys, it's awesome. You're the best. Thank you. That was better. Okay. Melanie, hello. It did not, but don't go out of your way. Yeah. Well, maybe I'm just speaking quieter tonight. Just me knocking. Hello. Hey, Rebecca. How are you tonight? Doing okay? Rebecca, I'm curious if tonight maybe I could, like close your door and maybe you could open it for us. That was a loud knock. Rachel, I swear to God, yeah. Thank you for those timestamps, by the way, because that was like a friggin' lifesaver. Yeah, it wasn't loud. Huh. Okay, so Rebecca, I'm just going to close your door. We're going to see if that might help or not. I am speaking lower, aren't I? Yeah, the Raggedy Ann kind of freaks me out too. Did anyone hate you there? No, I don't believe so. I think I annoy the shit out of people sometimes. But it's like like I'm a very curious person. And so I will ask questions like if I'm going to investigate here alone and not stream it, right? Then I'm going to go into a room and I'm going to sit for at least an hour, if not two, and I'm going to speak and I'm just going to ask very general questions like the how was your day type of questions and things of that nature. And that's what I like to do. And that usually, especially in this building anyway, that seems to get you the best results as far as like interaction. But I will also say that I feel sometimes I overstay my welcome. And that has proven to be problematic at times. Melanie, I don't think that's crazy at all, in fact. Problematic just in the fact that I will overstay my welcome. I'll begin to annoy them, I feel, which then irritates them. And so what most people would be like, oh my God, it's a demon, get out of there, and all this stuff, right? Like it's the devil himself. I don't think that's the case. There we are. Gosh, dang it. So I don't think that's the case necessarily. I think it's more like they get pissed off at me and they're like, okay, just get out of here. You know, that type of crap. Oh. Okay, so static REM is back down. Then I also wanted to put this out as well. So guys, remember when we were talking about the EMF detectors and things like that? That is exactly what this device is, except each one of these nodes is its own EMF detector. So when they are deployed, if I can get this set up properly here and show you. So we're just going to turn the device on. And each one of these is going to go baseline, which is purple, right? We're also going to press this little red button here because that turns on the sound. Tori, hello, welcome. That was me knocking stuff around. Okay, so we got that. So if and when that does go off, it'll probably freak me out pretty good. We're also gonna try this because down here, obviously in this building, it's a lot of cat and mouse. And since we're focusing our attention mainly down there by Rebecca's door, right? So then what we're going to do is bring this over here, which is going to tell us if anything is moving down here while we are distracted by other things. So I'm going to back away from that, let it calibrate and get back to its flashing little blue color. What the Hello? All right, so that's flashing. So guys, let me show you real quick. If something were to move over here, it's going to give us a green light. If something moves over here, it's going to give us a red light. All right? Those colors will hold for 20 seconds and then it will go back to that flashing blue. So that's kind of its little, like, that's like its homeostasis, right? That's its baseline, is that flashing blue. So we'll kind of watch this just for a moment. The green will go out first, obviously. We trip that first. So the green can go out. The fuck? Okay, so the red just, or no, it was the green, excuse me. The green went off. Well, what the fuck? Okay, doing a check here real quick. Guys, oh, fuck, I can't see. Fuck. 50 minutes. Call it 50 minutes and 30 seconds just for good measure. 50 minutes, 30 seconds for good measure. I heard a voice right through here. It was a male voice. It was like a whispering male voice, like a that type shit, right? So that, okay, that scared the fuck out of me. Cool, man. Whew. Like, that's weird. Yeah, it's definitely not a house. It's, oh my God. Okay, so something is moving between that device and the wall, which is hilarious because we're not seeing anything, right? Oh, God damn. Okay. No. 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 Hello? Holy sh... Hi. Yeah, hi, how are you? Okay. 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 Okay, I'm walking over here real quick, guys. We are going to grab another REM pod here. Now, this one does not detect static. This, more fucking movement. More movement right down there. That's insane. Hi, hi, yes, hello. I'm not getting any closer. Hey, hey. It's cool, man. It's just me. It's just me. You deal with me all the time. Okay, guys, turning this on, and I'm going to set sensitivity on that. So then if something gets up to it... Okay. Okay. Oh, Austin, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Man. Phil, so we are at Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. Carter, your birthday's tomorrow. That's amazing. Well, happy early birthday to you. REM pod. Nick, thank you very much. I am scared. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. It's pretty interesting when you're communicating with things that you can't necessarily see. Hello, that is fascinating. That was fascinating. A hit on the REM pod and movement signified over here on the flux device. Interesting. Okay. What the fuck? Guys, I assure you there are no homeless people or anything like that. This building is an actual business. So we got it locked up pretty tight. I mean, I'm the only dude with the keys, you know what I'm saying? Holy shit. Hi. Ooh. Okay. Brenda, it certainly was, especially this wing. Oh my God. Nick, come on, man. Nick, I appreciate you. Uh, do I carry while doing these? Well, I suppose that's for me to know and very unfortunate individuals to find out. Gosh, dang, come on. And then that goes off on the other side now, signifying that there's movement coming from inside that room. Come on. Interesting. Crystal, thank you for the thumbs up. Guys, as I pass, I'm going to be tripping this device, so that will be a false positive. You hear that? That's all me. Okay, very, very interesting stuff so far, guys. Whoa. More movement over here. Kev, thank you so much for the sub, bro. What the frick? Okay, I'm gonna set this device off again as I get closer. See what I mean? You're being a problem. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to focus our attention down here and not get drugged through the cat and mouse stuff down there. See what I mean? Brenda, I really do too. So, Luke, that's a great question, brother. That is a great question. What is going on? I don't know exactly. I don't know. More movement on the right side in that room that we just walked out of. Is this broken then? There we are. Hey, Rebecca. Rebecca, I just set something outside of your door here. But if you would like some company, I would love to come in there and hang out for a little bit with you if you wouldn't mind. I'm gonna move this chair because I know myself too damn well. I'm gonna trip over that chair. Just like I'm gonna trip over like 80% of this bullshit that I got over here. All right? So, bro, just exit. What? I don't want to exit. It's like the thing is, I have to be here tomorrow for work anyway, guys. Let me at him in the wall. That's good. So, here's the interesting experiment that we're kind of setting up without even necessarily setting up, right? So now, the dead bell over there going off, right? So what I'm saying here is we only have about half of this hallway covered, right? So from there to down here, we have very sporadic pieces of devices and equipment, right? Now what's interesting, and I want to see if this rings true or not, this building in particular will send you on a wild goose chase. So what I'm wondering is if here in the next, I don't know, couple minutes or so, we start to hear very significant things coming from all the way down there, right? And then what's going to happen is we'll chase after that bullshit, and then everything over here will start to go off, right? So I've been in this building and affiliated with this building for over a decade now, guys. Over a decade of doing this. No. I don't want to spread them around. I want to see if my my working hypothesis is correct. You've seen the orbs. So honestly, guys, and what we can do is this. I have one more thing that I can put out. Let me grab it. And this would kind of give us a little more freedom. That was interesting as hell. Okay. Lots of stuff going on down there. That motion detector on the floor right now, that is just calibrating. That's all that's doing, okay? So that was nothing paranormal or anything like that. But once that door moves, if that door starts to open, that should trip and trigger. We'll see if it actually works. But yeah, half of this stuff is just trial and error. Okay. So now I'm going to walk over, y'all. I'm going to step over this device and try not to trip it. Looks like they broke something here. I got a lot of cleanup to do tomorrow, apparently, guys, when I get here. Hi. What the frick? Okay, interesting. We're down here. The rope, the string of lights down here, guys, the purple lights just went off. Hello? Wow. Okay, and it just did it again. Wow. That was all me that just made that. Holy crap. Jesus. All right, hey. That was tripped by me while I walked by. That certainly wasn't. Oh, there was an orb that flew by as well. That's interesting. Okay. So, here's a question. I'll back off a few more feet here to where I was before. Okay. So I'm just going to chill right here. Can you touch that string of pretty purple lights? Can you touch that string there? Can you do that again for me, please? That was really cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. God damn. Okay. That was really, really very, very impressive. And thank you for that. Oh, absolutely. Setting these up and things like that. Guys, I used to do that all the time too. Like I would set up, excuse me, I would set up like a live feed, like very similar to what we're doing now. And I would just set up an entire room or a hallway or what have you with just equipment. And I mean, just lousy with equipment. And I would just let the camera go until the batteries died. And I showed back up the next morning to turn everything off. And it was fascinating, some of the things that we captured. But I will also say, for the most part, like, unless you're in it and you're asking to elicit a response from them, like, not much is going to happen. Not a whole lot's going to happen. Am I upsetting you? I want this thing to go off again. That was really, really cool. Oh, those live streams, Asphalt, yeah, those were cool. Those were cool for sure. Julie, hello. Celtunist, what's up? Did I pronounce your name correctly this time, bro? Oh my goodness. Wyatt, hello. Rebecca, do you remember Christy? Christy's been here numerous times. And Christy's asking if you would please open your door. She wants to just make sure that you're okay. Is there a way you could open your door for Christy? Movement to the left. Ooh, damn. Favorite paranormal TV show? Kev, I don't know. I don't know for sure. You know, I had a lot of fun when I filmed with Paranormal Lockdown. I had a lot of fun when I filmed with Haunting in the Heartland, things like that. I mean, they're all like, they all have their good qualities, and of course, some of them have their bad qualities too, or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. It's, I don't know. I think there's room for all of it. If it weren't for the ghost hunting TV shows that became popular in the early 2000s and things like that, if it wasn't for shows like that, like those shows really thrust the paranormal into the mainstream. It became something we could all talk about around the water cooler at work, you know? Whereas if we said half the shit we do today, like 30 years ago, we'd probably be hauled away in a straitjacket, no lie. But so I respect the hell out of what they've done for the field. What's your favorite paranormal group that has come to visit Malvern Manor? Ooh. Hello. I'm not sure, to be honest. Man, I tell you, I get to meet a lot of cool people, like a lot of fun people. And it's really fun is that each one of these groups that comes here, they all have their own style. We all do it differently, and that's what really makes this fun. So, Tunis, thank you so much for that. But it's really cool. Like the cool thing about the paranormal field is we don't know. You know, we nobody's doing it right and nobody's doing it wrong. Patty's like, that would be me, of course. Of course. Do I ever have the police come and check on me? Not me. I mean, I don't think they give a shit about me. We have had the police come to clear the building before. Like, absolutely, that's happened. Paranormal Emergency is by far the best and most legitimate ghost show. Love it. Now that little noise right there, okay, this is getting interesting now. Okay, that was our tripwire. The tripwire right here, the purple lights just went off, and then this went off. Very interesting. What do I think about Ghost Adventures? Well, you know, I did a show for a very long time with a good friend of mine. His name is Nick Groff, and he was on Ghost Adventures for like the first 9 seasons. Again, guys, I think every show has its good qualities and its bad qualities. Here's the difference, guys. Okay, here's the difference. And this is just my opinion. Okay, this is not by any means gospel, but there are paranormal investigators, there are paranormal entertainers, and I believe that there's room for both. I believe there's room for all of us, in fact. Like, this is, again, nobody's doing it right and nobody's doing it wrong. So yeah, if we knew the proper way to do this, we would have no more questions, guys. We would all just, this would just be the way to do it, and fucking nobody would do this. You know what I mean? So I think it is, good to approach things with a heavy amount of skepticism and to ask follow-up questions and things like that. I think that's healthy. I think that's what it takes. Not just take everything at face value, but ask, why is that device going off? What is making that device tick right now, right? Is it something that I'm doing? Am I the cause? Am I the antecedent of this device going off? Well, probably not from 15 feet away, but fuck, I could be, right? Now, what's interesting still is the fact that it's like, I was all the way down here. I'm gonna trip this device as I pass. So I was all the way down here the first time that tripwire went off. And then that REM pod started to go off, very similar to how it's going off now. I refer to some teams as paranormal instigators. I would agree with that. Guys, thank you very much for the gifts. You guys, gosh dang. You guys are amazing. Jeez. Asking about the devices I'm using. So that's a great question, Eli, with the Xbox camera, right? Which is fun. Like, I use that shit. I used that on the last stream that we did just a couple days ago. I used that, and we captured some very interesting shit from this room right here, in fact. Now, I will also say it would be better if the device was left stationary, right? Because if we're moving around, it makes it easier to map the area, of course, but it's also easier to get like false positives, right? So I'm not saying like what we captured the other night wasn't paranormal. It was kind of messed up. However, it would have been better if we captured the exact same thing with that device just sitting stationary where it was. The problem is that we're doing a live feed right now, and I have to move around. You know what I mean? Like, I can't just be like, okay, so this is the device, and this is what we're going to watch for the next hour, and just that's it. That would be the most boring fucking thing ever. But The devices and all that stuff, primarily devices we have going on right now, are primarily looking for disembodied pockets of electromagnetic energy. This in particular is a REM pod. That dead bell, EMF detector basically. This is a motion sensor. So if something were to move in front of it, this, like for an example, my foot would trigger that. Hoping, I'm actually going to set this so it's a little different. Hoping that if and when this door does open, this thing trips and goes off. EMF detector. Every one of these nodes is its own EMF detector. If and when they detect something anomalous, they will alarm. They will sound and make a noise or whatever. It's really, really cool. Another REM pod over here. Another REM pod over here to the right. That's just a REM pod. This is called a flux device. This would tell us if something is moving over here or if something is moving over here, right? And then those colors will remain for 20 seconds, and then it will go back to that pretty flashing blue base line. I do use cat balls on occasion, yes. Definitely. Ravens, hello. I definitely do not carry salt. I do not. Dalton, we are in Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. Celtunist, hit me, my friend. Hit me. I've got a lot of witchy friends that can help. That's fair. Has anything ever followed me home? Yes, I think I'm fairly definitive. I could say yes. Hey man, do you think it's possible for a living person spirit to communicate through a spirit box by accident? Possibly. You know what's weird? So, like, my personal thoughts and feelings, hi. I heard you. But yes, my personal thoughts and feelings on this is like, so for an example, this portion back here was a nursing home, right? I'm sure back in the day, I mean, this is where that nurses station sat. I mean, shit, there's still names that are here on the med cabinets, guys. Like crazy, crazy stuff, you know what I mean? But, like, you can only imagine the everyday hustle and bustle that was going on, the day-to-day shuffle that was going on back here. You know, nurses in and out of rooms and bed checks and meds and things like that, right? All the time. And jeepers creepers. Okay, but now what I'm saying then is that, let's say hypothetically, like a nurse that used to work here passed away, but this was her favorite job. And she's just, now her spirit may be just going through the motions. So she's here at the nurse's station, or she's with one of these old clipboards that we found, you know what I mean? Like things like that. Is she filing? Is she charting? Is she giving meds? What is she doing? It's like, what is she doing with all that? Is she going through her day-to-day life? Is she just going through a fucking Tuesday? And now here I come, 40 years after the fact. Here I am, and I'm asking questions. She's just going to work. Like it could be 10 a.m. on a fucking Tuesday for her. And here we are, and it's 9:20 p.m. for me right now in 2026. Am I the ghost? Am I like, are these blips that we're getting here, is that her just scuttlebutting around, like going from room to room, giving meds or charting or doing whatever the fuck she's doing? Is that her? Are these movements, like, are they intelligent or are they residual? That right there. I mean, it's no coincidence. This freaking REM pod has been going off like it's its goddamn job all night so far since we put it out, right? But look where it's at. Now, if I'm a nurse, this is where they would have came in and out of, right? But if I'm here at the nurse's station, let's say a call light goes off, right? One of those call lights that are up here. You're walking, and you're walking right in this path. Do you see what I'm saying? You're walking right past this, which, boom, we've been getting that all fucking night. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, it very well could not be a coincidence that we are getting these hits and these blips and these things like this on these devices because of exactly where they're sitting. Because that's in traffic, or at least where traffic was. Like, this is my thought process when I'm putting out pieces of equipment and deploying different pieces of whatever, these geekometers that we're using. You see what I'm saying? Whoa. Now, here's what's interesting, right? Time simulation theory, exactly. So here is another crazy thought then, right? Because now let's think about this, right? Because sometimes, guys, I've been standing right here and I've said, Rebecca, could you please open your door for me? And it'll happen. But it'll happen, right? And you'll hear the click, click of the doorknob, and then it just swings right open. It's one of the coolest damn things. Shit, we've caught it before. We've caught it on like 3 different videos. Hell, we caught it on a live stream one night. It was amazing. Oh. You know what's funny? It's like, sometimes you just forget that shit is set out, and it just scares the balls off you just because it's startling anyway. But I will also suggest that there is a fair level of intelligence that is going on with this building as well. Like, this building seems to be alive for whatever reason. Certainly. I forgot, I didn't see who said that. Nate, 100%. The people that worked here, the nursing staff that I have since befriended now over the past decade of being here, 100%. They said there was some weird stuff that would happen in this building all the time, in fact. Really, really cool. I mean, shit, if you really want to here's a fucking scary story for you, okay? Let's go this way. Some of you have already heard this story, and so I'm apologizing in advance, but it's also one of the coolest stories. Right here, guys. This room right here. This is Gracie's room. Gracie is one of my favorites. Hey, lady. Now, guys, Gracie was an exotic type of patient here, okay? So Gracie had DID, or what they used to refer to as multiple personalities back in the day, right? But Gracie also had schizophrenia. So Gracie had a very chaotic mind state. They would hear male voices coming from Gracie's room. She'd be sitting right here at the edge of her bed, and she'd be rocking back and forth, and she'd be saying things like, the devil's coming to get me, the devil's coming to get me, over and over and over and over again. Shit, freaked some nurses out so much, the fucking nursing staff was quitting, okay? They were going through staff, like the turnover rate was laughable in this place. And Gracie was a huge component of that turnover, okay? So it's interesting. One night, 3 nurses sat with Gracie just for an hour. They sat with her for 1 hour During this hour, they documented 13 separate distinguishable personalities, which is damn near medically unheard of. The wheelhouse for somebody with DID would be like 2 to 5. Even with somebody, or even for somebody with DID to present 13 alternate personalities would take the majority of people weeks. And she did this in 1 hour, guys. 1 hour. So medically speaking, she fascinates me. Medically speaking, she is a fascinating individual. Guys, I see a rogue cat ball down here. I'm gonna turn it on and see if it works. We got lucky. Free cat balls, motherfuckers. Okay, so got a free cat ball. Now, these are the perks of the job, guys. These are the perks of the job. Now, everything again is how we found it in this place, except for the creepy fucking dolls, because my friends are terrible, terrible human beings. They know that I hate dolls, but like even her glasses still sit exactly where we found them. Everything else on this shelf has been added. The glasses were the only thing that was original to this shelf, right? The wheelchair was original. The bed, of course, was original too. But talk about a paranormal fucking, like, talk about some weird shit. Like, was Gracie, and this is where it gets fascinating to me, right? Was Gracie experiencing legitimate paranormal activity? Was she hearing spirits? Were spirits talking to her? Like, put yourself in the shoes of a demonic entity just momentarily. Please. Think about this real quick. If you're a demon, right? Who are you going to target? Who are you going to target? You are going to target those people who society has already deemed mentally unfit. Oh, you can't listen to her. She's crazy, right? You can't do that. She's crazy. Don't listen to her. Oh, it's just Gracie being Gracie, right? It's bullshit. So, who would you target? She'd be a prime candidate, wouldn't she? So was she experiencing legitimate paranormal activity, or was it just a product of psychosis? I don't know. I don't know. But I also find it interesting and fascinating that we do this still all the fucking time, don't we, guys? We deem people off their rocker. Oh, they're just crazy. Like, I mean, we do this shit all the fucking time. But are they really crazy? Are they really crazy? I don't know. I'm not so damn sure, though. I will say that. I'm not so sure. So that's where my brain goes when we talk about things like this. She 100%, yes, if demonic possession is a thing, 100% she could have been, because she would have been the easiest target. Tyler, I've been doing this since I was roughly 16. Okay, I've been studying all of this crap since I was about 13. But when I was 13, I was reading very odd things, like the parapsychological studies from like the 50s and 60s, like weird shit. I've been actively investigating since I was about 16 years old, and I'm 44 now. I'm like dating myself like crazy here, but that's okay. Fuck's sake. Hi. I think there is just a lot. Oh, damn it. Is it lagging, guys? I'm sorry. Shit. I was afraid that was going to happen. If it's... What the frick? Okay, more movement to the left. You're good. Okay, thanks, guys. A quick shadow on the wall. Fuck. Okay. My scariest experience, guys. We can't talk about that. I mean, we could talk about that, but geez. Guys, here's what's fascinating, right? You're absolutely right. So Brenda brings up like a good point. We have no idea of truly what is out there. Guys, do you understand? Like, here's what's fascinating about science, right? Obviously, like applying the scientific method is a amazing thing. You have to do that. You have to apply the scientific method, right? Here's where we falter. Like, we really can't apply the scientific method in what we do, right? So, here's what's funny. You would have to have a controlled environment. Is this a controlled environment? Not exactly, no. Not even remotely, in fact. But then you also have to have something that is repeatable. Now, that's also an impossibility because I also like to believe that a lot of these spirits, not the residual stuff we were talking about before, but a lot of these spirits still have thoughts. They still have feelings, and they're still able to manipulate certain things around us, right? So that's, again, out of the question. Like, here's what's fascinating to me. Guys, let me just ask a question. Like, what is it? So like this REM pod, for an example. What is keeping that REM pod down on the ground right now? What is it that's holding that REM pod down? What is it that's holding my feet to the ground right now? Gravity. We call it gravity, right? Exactly. But here's what's funny. Do you also know that there is no scientific explanation for gravity? We don't know what the fuck gravity is, but yet we reference it all the time. All the time, in fact. But we don't have a scientific explanation at all. We have no explanation for gravity. Something as simplistic as gravity. And we cannot scientifically explain it. Do you also, like, I mean, shit, there have been numerous studies and all of that stuff, but I mean, they basically have proven the existence of 13 dimensions. 13 separate dimensions that are all going on simultaneously all around us at all times. Isn't that insane? Isn't that crazy to think about? So, isn't it also feasible that our dimension and another dimension might just intertwine and interweave, even if briefly, even if just for a blip on a fucking flux device over here, right? Even if a little blip of whatever on a tripwire, on a dead bell, on a static REM, on a whatever. It's not that far-fetched. When you really break it down, it is not that far-fetched. Zach Baggins would have faked 20 ghost encounters. Maybe. I have no idea. Never met the guy. And I think, Matthew, I think that's the best part of it. That's the most fun, isn't it? I don't think we're supposed to know. I think we are designed to ask questions. We are designed to wonder. And we are designed to think outside the box. And that's why we use gadgets and gizmos and geekometers and bullshit like this all the time, because we don't fucking know. We don't know what's going on. Guys, anybody who claims to be an expert in the paranormal field is fucking lying to you. They are fucking lying to you. And more than likely, they're a fucking grifter, right? They're after your dollars or whatever, which is horse shit. Hello. That's all me. That's all me. Hello. In the toilet. The damage on the walls and stuff from time, I don't know. Like a lot of the scuffs and things like that, it very well could have been from, sorry about that, that was all me. It very well could have been, I mean, shit, just a clumsy paranormal investigator bonking into a wall. I mean, shit, I do that all the time. Now that damage right there, that came with the place. You know what I'm saying? So I have no idea how that shit happened. I have gadgets and gizmos aplenty. Who's its and what's its galore. I mean, you want thingamabobs? I got 20. Taylor, I am sorry to report that I have yet to lick the walls. I am super sorry. I have not licked the walls yet. I do apologize for that. Guys, it is crazy fucking cold. There we go. Hello. How are you? Were you trying to get my attention just now? Okay, guys, keep your eye right here while I grab a fucking geeko. I'm gonna turn it off. That's all me. Hi. Now, I heard you knock. Holy shit. I heard you knock. Were you trying to get my attention? It's okay if you are. Like, you're not in trouble or anything like that. I want to talk. I want to talk. That was a really quick, cool little thing that you did there. Is there a way that you could maybe do it again, though? Like, is... Shit. Hi. Hey, thanks. Frick, man, that's so cool. What about the antenna? Can you grab the antenna? That'll make a noise. Oh my goodness. It's a pleasure to interact with you. Is that all you got? Okay. I'm sorry. Jeez. All right. That was fucking cool. Guys, that was so fucking cool. What am I hearing? Oh. Okay. Okay. This is insane. Were you the maintenance man here? Did you do maintenance on this building? Is that why you're still here, to make sure that it's still running properly? Everything seemed to be in order? Yes? This was your office, correct? Wow. That was a loud knock. Okay. Oh, that's fading out. Okay, thank you. That was a loud knock. Okay, oh boy. Could you do that again, please? I heard you knock on the wall. Can you do that again, please? It's my guy. Just run. I love you guys. Oh my God. So guys, what I was asking, that had to be me. That had to be me. Why I was asking though, this was the maintenance man's office. So that door over there, he would have had his own door to like come and go as he pleased. That door leads outside. Of course, now we obviously have it sealed up and all that crap, but this would have been like his office. Any of you guys are in the market for a bed, like a queen size bed? More than welcome. Holy shit! Hi. Rebecca still has not opened her door. Celtunist, yes. Like, I do think, like, for an example, right? We have a spirit here in the lobby who will, like, whistle, like, walk around and whistle and things like that. And that's ever been, like, ever since we first opened this place, we've been noticing that. It's very odd. But I also find it interesting because it's like, well, I can't find a patient, speaking with the nursing staff, that ever walked around and just kind of whistled or whatever. But I do that a lot. Like, I whistle a lot. I walk around and I whistle, especially when I'm here by myself. That's what I do. What is this? Kristen, yes, I do work here. This is my job. This building is my job. But anyway, what I'm saying is, like, what if that spirit of the whistling person or whatever, what if it's just me? What if it's me? What if it's me 30, 40, God willing, 50 years from now? What if it is just me? What if I have, like, imprinted my energy on this building so much because I'm here all the goddamn time and all the live long day, that what if it is just me? Hello. Hi. Hello. Holy shit. Hi. Hi. Jesus Christ. Can you come towards me? Oh. Can you come over here towards me? Not so much, huh? So yeah, like you guys are suggesting, like the time warp thing. This is insanity. Oh my God. So now here's an interesting question. Why is this device triggering and that device triggering simultaneously? Now this one's going quiet just a little bit. This one's starting to kind of die off. But it is picking up something strong static-wise over there against, like, closer to the door. Okay. The fuck? God damn. That whole strand just lit up. Oh, boy. Whew. Oh, my God. That'll scare the shit out of you. When that shit happens right in front of your face like that, God damn. Okay. All right. Hello. Paranormal Heisenberg. What the shit? You know, honestly, that is a great question if the temperature does drop suddenly. If it did or is right now, I'm not feeling it because I am, number one, I'm bundled up. But I mean, it's so goddamn cold. I don't know how anybody feels shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my hands are fucking numb. Like, it is crazy cold, guys. Taylor says, I got the money. I'm in the walls. That's amazing. Cool. Good on ya. Something to talk to them with? We can sure try, guys. Let's give it a shot. Oh. Get out. It's still going off, guys. Whoa, Knox. Who was knocking, guys? Who is knocking? Huh? Yeah? Well, who was it? That's all me. That's all me. That's all me. That's all me. Me. Okay. Well, who's me? What's your name, me? That static REM's going off too. Static REM's going off again. Me. Oh, we gotta go back and listen to that shit, whatever the fuck that was. Do what? Do what? Guys, did you live here or work here? Excuse me, did you live here or did you work here? What is it, guys? What did you do? Whew. Somebody fucking help me? Is that what you said? Somebody fucking help me? Hi. Good night. Jesus, fuck. The filing cabinet gets me every time. Guys, I will say it does feel very odd in here. Why? Help. You're fine? Okay, good. I'm fine as well. Well, let me ask then, guys. Is there a way to open Rebecca's door? Yes? Okay. How would we go about doing that, though? How would we go about opening Rebecca's door? Yeah? Is there a way that you guys could open her door? Or maybe Rebecca could open her own door? Rebecca was dropped off here by her husband who thought she was crazy. Rebecca certainly did pass away, yes. Fine, okay. Tori, welcome back. We're not gonna do that. I said fucking get him. We're not gonna do that. Yeah, we're not gonna play that. Rawr. Cigarette break needed. Matthew, I agree. You know what? Guys, that's a hell of an idea. How about this? How about I set this camera? Fuck that. Whatever that was. Fuck. No, you know, honestly, Tori, they've been okay. Getting a little spicier. Like, I will say that. Getting a little spicier. I'm setting this camera right here. Guys, I am going to go have a smoky treat and probably take a whiz also. This has been interesting for sure. Yeah, go pee. That's what I have to do. I gotta go pee. Is that all right? Okay? That's all me. It's gotta be me. That's gotta be me. Guys, I'm gonna fix this real quick because I don't like. There, that's a little better. It's a little better. I'm not gonna pee right now, I promise. Yep. Okay, I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. Leave. It's a nice little welcome. My lord. Rizzo, not bad, bro. Not bad. How are you, my friend? All right. I'm here. Okay. Let's see here. Heck yeah, Riz. Heck yeah. No, wait a second. Watch your mouth. You said no? I have not busted out the techno music and the glow sticks yet. Not yet. Huh? They're like, what? The fuck are you talking about? That's funny. I've done experiments like that too before, guys. Well, we took we took two fog machines and we set them up in this hallway and just filled this hallway with that fog to the point where you could barely even see like your hand in front of your face. You know, it was crazy. Guys, I will say this. I am gonna do this. Put these gloves back on. It is definitely a chilly, chilly mama jamma. Here we go. Hello? I'm gonna set that device off real quick, sorry. Who's knocking? "14 degrees, but feels like 0 here." Yeah. It's probably roughly the same here. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate that, guys. Kobe, I remember you. You were here on the last stream that we did. I remember that. Tori, thank you for the happy poop. I appreciate the poops. had to send my customary shit. I love it. So guys, we are going to move some shit real quick. Okay, turning this off. Putting it over here. Kind of going with that theory that I was suggesting before. Turning this on and stepping away. There. Knocking again. Hello. Hello. Fuck. Okay, big knock behind me. Who's back here, guys? Who's back here with me? Oh, it's definitely cold here too. Yeah, I got the boots on with the thermal socks, and I've got the coveralls and the coat, the gloves, all of it. Yeah, no chucks tonight, guys. The last stream I did with the chucks on, I couldn't feel my damn toes. Oh, thank you, Tori. Yes. Guys, we're pushing right now to the 9,000 subscriber mark. I mean, we're damn near to, I don't know, when we started the stream, we were almost at 9,000. We may be over that now. I'm not sure what the number is, guys. I don't know, if I'm being honest, and I don't get that information until after the stream is over. It is 10:07 p.m. right now for me. You have 9.1 thousand. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate the check. Yes, Taylor, thank you for subbing. I appreciate you. Shit, guys, so that's amazing. Sent the clutch. Thank you for the clutch. 11:07 for you. And 12:07 there. Yes, it's 8 o'clock for you guys. Broke 9,000 for sure. Guys, we got to do something special for 10,000 though. What's something cool that we can do for 10,000 subscribers? What is something that we could do that would be special for 10,000 subs? Huh? Keegan, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. What is something we could do? How about this? You know what we could do? How about this? If we get, thank you for the party brush. If we get, I said party brush, it's a makeup brush, but I'm very intelligent. If we hit 10,000 subs, guys, 10,000 subs, I will do another live stream. I will do a live stream. And during that live stream, we will give away a free night at Malvern Manor. Oh, thanks, Tori. We'll give away a free night at Malvern Manor where you can come here and you can investigate this building with me and some friends. Dead bell went off. I will do the Xbox camera next stream for sure, guys. For sure. We will do the SLX or the XLS camera for sure. So yeah, how about that? We hit 10,000 subs, which guys, if I can keep streaming and doing my thing like I do when the building's empty or whatever, will I bring you breakfast? Fuck no. So look, but we could do this. We could give away a free night here at Malvern Manor, and all you would have to do is just get yourself here, okay? And if you got yourself here, this could be fun. This could be a lot of fun. So guys, that's what we're gonna shoot for now, okay? That is what we're gonna shoot for now. 10,000 subs, free night giveaway here at the Manor. With myself, of course, I will be here. And we could investigate. Shit, we could even stream that night. You know what I mean? We could do whatever you wanted to do. We could make a long form video if you wanted. We could grab my cameras and all that fun shit. How many winners I'm picking is the question, isn't it, Rizzo? Because I was just kicking that around too. I'm like, well, fuck, why start at 1? You know, like, why just stop at 1, I should say. I mean, shit, we could do 5. There could be 5 of us. You know, 5 people or whatever. We could give away a night for 5 people. Casey's breakfast pizza. Yeah, that's what I'll do. We'll have a great night of investigating. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to order Casey's breakfast pizza, give everybody the shits, and then send you on your merry little way. Why do you sound and act like the Josh from Eddie channel? I don't know. I don't know who that is. Guys, but that's what we could do. We could do like just a big fucking party. We could just do a fucking party. Why not? That could be fun. But first we got to hit 10,000. We got to hit 10,000. That was all me. That was all me. First we got to hit 10,000. We get there and we're going to start... Sounds romantic. I love it. Sounds romantic. So, okay, so Rizzo's bringing ecstasy and whiskey, apparently. Fuck. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do alcohol, guys. There's going to be none of that. I'm no good at drinking anyway. I mean, I will have a cocktail or two. Jenny, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Truly, you guys are amazing. Really, you are. Stormy, that's good stuff. Thank you. No DMT. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that shit. Fuck, you'd see all the ghosts. I may get you banned from YouTube. Yeah, before I even hit the 10K, right? See, cupcakes. I like that. Tara, thank you. Cupcakes. That's what we're after. We need snacks, guys. Not contraband, God damn it. Energy drinks. Hey, Gerard, oh my God, that night was a fucking blast, bro. But yeah, energy drinks. We went through a few of them, that's for damn sure. Oh, I missed it. So Nate has a question. Pancake bites, yes. Snacks like pot brandies, don't get me started. Yeah, Kiefer Sutherland got pissy and punched some Uber driver, I guess. My Facebook feed kind of blew up there. Do you know of anyone that's caught the Shadow Man on video? Okay, so Nate, here's the funny part about that, right? I have had numerous people say that they have captured the Shadow Man. What the fucking hell was that? Hello? Okay, movement over here in this room, and then something metallic knocked or something over here. Did you guys hear that? Were you guys able to hear that? It almost sounded like not a bell, but fuck, maybe one of these. What the fuck? I'm not playing that game. All right, look. Maybe it was something like That's not it. It was metallic. It was metallic. That's plastic. The hell was that? Okay, so there was movement over there from that room, and then something metallic banged over here. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I got sidetracked. Yes, there have been numerous people that have said they have captured the Shadow Man on camera. However, what's interesting to me is that not a single one of these mamma jammas has ever shared that evidence with me. Now, if I captured a Shadow Man like running at me or whatever on camera, fucking everybody's gonna see that shit. Everybody is going to see that shit. So yeah, like I'm not saying they're lying, but I'm saying they're embellishing for sure. Like an ornament fell or hit something. Yes, exactly. Like, so what I did notice was that like this ornament over here, the fuck, it just did it again. It did it again. Where was that coming from? Hello? What the fuck is happening? It's definitely not the dead bell. The dead bell's all the way down there. This was happening very, very local, very much right here in this area. I saw that ornament next to this metal clipboard, and I thought maybe that was it. But then it happened again. What the fuck is happening? Stormy, there's no way there's a mouse. No way. No way there's a mouse. I'll tell you why. The amount of poison that I put down in this place is fucking laughable. Like, not a single mouse is going to survive in this bitch. Not for long, anyway. I'm not kicking a cat ball because I have not... Well, that's not true. There was one cat ball that I put somewhere down over meow. Yeah, right over meow. Where the fuck did I put that thing? That's all me. That's all me. That's all me. Hello, cat bear. Where the fuck's the cat ball? What the fuck did I do with the cat ball, guys? Oh, yeah, I put it at the end of the hallway over by the motion sensor before I went to make Sissy. There's a fucked up mouse, that's what that is. I need the rats. Big knock. Big knock. Okay. Knock coming from right down here. This is all me. That's all me. Hello? Hello? Fuck. Hi. Were you knocking on the wall just now? Was that you knocking on the wall? Can you do it again for me? Better yet, could you make this device go off yet again? Could you touch one of those nodes? One of the pretty purple lights. Could you touch one of those, please? Definitely down this way, for sure. I don't have a flashlight because I just used the flashlight on the phone here. I don't need a flashlight. There. Hello? I hear you. Who's knocking on shit? Penelope, we are in Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. So we're in like the southwest corner of Iowa. Shit, that static REM is going off. That static REM is going off. It is moving. Hello. Hi. Hi. How are you? Oh, wow. Hi. Can you keep moving around? That is amazing. Oh, I scared you away, didn't I? Damn it. Okay, and you went down the hall. Shit. Guys, I gotta take these gloves off. It's kind of bulky and getting in the way here. So I'm just gonna freeze my hands off, and it's okay. Penelope, this is not necessarily an abandoned place. It was abandoned for quite some time, and then we purchased the building to open it up for paranormal enthusiasts to come and investigate and things like that. The building just wasn't rented for the night. That thing is going off again. So since the building wasn't rented, I took full advantage of that, and now I am live streaming. Hi. I'm gonna try not to scare you away this time. Is that all right? Hello. Whoa. Huge knock in there, okay? So that's done. Jesus Christ, I don't even know which way to look. The Buttery Voice Brigade is here enduring the cold with you. I appreciate it. The place definitely has a vibe to it, for sure. Oh, I've investigated lots of places in California. Never the Queen Mary. I have yet to go there. Interesting, though. Like, of course, I'm familiar. How much is a REM pod? Well, goodness, I think one like this would be about, well, a couple $100 probably, 150. Some of them are way cheaper than that. Some of them are like in the 75 to 80 range. This one I'm not quite sure how much that cost. Eloise for sure, Rizzo. That is on the list. Rizzo, we need to fucking hang out sometime, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know, I fucked up. I was coming to Michigan. I was supposed to go to Michigan for the fucking film premiere. And then I got fucking sick and I couldn't make it. But yeah, I was gonna buy you a beer or 5, but sadly that didn't fucking happen. Soon, my friend, soon we are going to get together. We're gonna hang out. Good God. Why is this thing just now deciding to pop the fuck off? Indiana State Sanatorium is definitely on the list as well. And Indiana is not too terribly far from me. Hi. Axe Murder House, I've been there, good God. I mean, dozens of nights I have been in the Villisca Axe Murder House. Hey, guys, the Villisca Axe Murder House from where I'm standing right now is just about 40 minutes down the same stretch of road. Guys, like, I am insanely close to that place. Okay, so what are we saying here? You're just walking back and forth. Very observant. Christ on a cracker. REM pods aren't exactly a shit ton of money, but they're, I mean, a fair amount of money, for sure. You mean McIntyre Villa? Is that where you were? Rizzo, I would agree with that. Definitely close to Red Oak, yes. I am definitely freezing my ass off, yes. It's not exactly pristine, you know. Yeah, McIntyre Villa, that's amazing. You know, just down the road a couple more hours is Sleeper Mortuary, which is another amazing location. I've gone live from there and done numerous overnights now from there. But actually, the owner of Sleeper Mortuary is the mod on my channel. Her name is Tori, and she's an amazing person. I have recorded, yes. Can't wait to come back to Malvern. I'm telling you, bro, like, yeah, we'd love to have you. So Tyler, I do this as often as I can. So I will say, like, Monday nights and Tuesday nights are pretty much out for me. But if the building is open on a Wednesday through Sunday, I'm pretty much good to go there. You know what I'm saying? Abraham, I have no idea. Hi. God damn. Hi. Okay. Wow. Okay. So device goes off here. Big knock over here. All right. So that's pretty cool. Now movement to the left of that device. All right. Golden Bond, hello. Heard a growl. Oh my God. You talk too much and there's no action later, dude. Oh boy. You know, it's funny. Everybody's a critic, right? I was at Farrar School after the Duratio tornado. Oh man, that was a fucking trip, wasn't it? Trees down everywhere and no power. Yeah, that'd be insane. A voice. Shit, I missed that. Okay. What the fuck was that? Okay. Hello. Can you do that again, please? Oh. Hello? Jesus God. Yeah, tell me about it. Weird place indeed, right? Like random ass pool table, just right there, just fucking right there. And that is a heavy son of a bitch. Like I don't even know how they got that in that room or whatever, but I mean, there it is. How old do you have to be to go here? Um, so Eli, any age would be welcome here. Now we do ask that if you're like a minor, that you would have some kind of guardian of some sort. Random wheelchairs, not creepy at all. No, of course not. Do they move? Yes, they certainly move. Yeah, they're always in the same spot because I put them there. Benjamin, we are at the Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. And yet again, the damn tripwire going on. Jersey City, what's up? Cool, very cool. No, Stewie can't make an appearance tonight. He's so pressed. Fuck's sake. My God. Jesus. Come on, baby. Now, I want to see. Will you guys go off again? Guess from the Civil War. Well, I do know that, I mean, oh boy, there was a shitload of like Iowa boys that were in the Civil War, of course. Whether or not there were guests here, like, oh boy, I don't know. Like, oh boy, it's an interesting question that I don't want to give you false information, so I don't know. Fuck off. Hello? There's no fucking way. That was loud. That was a loud knock. So So what I'm going to do is try to put this on. There we are. Okay. Door's still closed. The door is definitely still closed. I guess she's just not in the mood to speak or talk to us tonight, I guess. I don't know. Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate the support. And guys, like I said before, like speaking of support and all that stuff, like 205 deaths on property. 205 deaths, definitive deaths that we know of on the property. So 205 people. We have a list of about 40 to 45 others that we consider maybe. We just can't definitively say that yes, they did or no, they did not. So, but 205 people definitively lost their lives on this property. No. So the one with the closed door, guys, this is Rebecca. Rebecca was the one, she was dropped off here by her husband. She was the one that would stand here at the sink looking into the mirror, pulling her hair out of her head, like just plucking them out one by one by one. This is the place with Inez Gibson, yes. Well, I do know that because she was dropped off here, she thought like, oh, my husband no longer loves me. He doesn't find me attractive. And that's when she began these obsessive types of behaviors where she would stand at the sink and pluck the hair out of her head. But it's fascinating to me now because we know that would be considered trichotillomania on the OCD spectrum of things. It's also insanely common. Rizzo, thank you, brother. We'll talk to you later. But she was also medicated. She was medicated because of her obsessive types of behaviors, right? She did not respond well to meds. Rebecca stopped eating. She stopped drinking and things like that. Now, I would also suggest that maybe half of that was due to the medication. Maybe half of that was also then due to the fact that her spirit was crushed. So I don't know. What I do know is that female investigators seem to have the most luck in this room. Tugging on clothes and playing with their hair. I mean, certainly nothing violent or anything like that. But yeah. Ooh. The 70s. Orion, let's see. What compelling evidence do you have on video? Lots. Fucking lots, actually. Like right here on this channel, check out some of the long form videos that I have. Lots of good stuff. Benjamin, it is not my house per se. Hey, this is my business. I will say that. Yeah. Medication, I mean, weird shit in the 70s anyway. But I mean, back then, a husband could drop off a wife. Like, this happened all the time. Sadly, this happened all the time. For reasons as trivial as, oh, she reads too much. She has too many thoughts of her own. You know what I mean? Weird things like that. 2 signatures, guys. 2 signatures is all it would take And in most cases, like Rebecca's, that was the husband and the father, and off you go. Like that is it, which is, it's sad is what it is, guys. It's sad. Let me flip this around a little bit. There. Jesus. Whew. It's so much warmer in here. So much warmer in here. Crazy. Freaking crazy. Gotta thaw out a little bit here, guys. So, let me see here. Yeah, exactly. She thinks for herself. Oh, the horror, right? Oh, it's just crazy. Where am I going now? My apartment. I'm going to my apartment. I'm going to bed. That's where I'm gonna go. 5150 in today's. Yeah. Too many opinions. Yeah. Isn't it crazy? Like it's weird to me. Like how far society has come in just a couple of decades, really, just a few decades, really, I guess. It's significantly different now than it was back then, but it's still not even close to perfect. You know what I'm saying? So it's fucking weird. Oh, it's already warmer. It's way warmer in here. But yeah. I'll definitely be doing more lives here, more long form videos here, like all sorts of fun stuff. Yes, definitely, guys, definitely. So I appreciate all of you and the support and the likes and the comments and all the fun, the interactions. You know, guys, it was good. It was a lot of fun. So I am going to hop off of here, and I will talk to you guys later. All right. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.